House of Silence. John is a crime novelist suffering from a creative block. For months, he has been unable to find inspiration for his next book and decides to leave for a secluded place to escape the noise of the city and focus. He finds an advertisement for an old house located in a small village deep in the mountains. The house has been abandoned for years, and this seems like the perfect place for him to clear his mind. When he arrives, the house is surrounded by dense forests. Mist hangs low in the air, and the atmosphere is damp and heavy. Everything around it is quiet, but inside, the atmosphere is oppressive. The wooden floors creak, the walls seem to hold memories of long-gone times, and every room is covered in dust and silence. The house is an old Victorian building with large windows, now covered in layers of dust and cobwebs. Around it, there are signs of time seemingly having stopped. Inside, everything is preserved as it was left by the previous inhabitants. Chairs turned upside down, an unfinished cup of tea on the table, and a fireplace that hasn't burned in decades. The air is heavy and dark, and in the distance only the wind can be heard, whistling through the cracks in the windows. John is a man in his mid-30s, sharp-minded but tired-looking. His eyes are dark from lack of sleep, and his hair is slightly disheveled. He wears a thick knitted cardigan and old jeans, ready to spend time writing and reflecting. In the first few days, John discovers an old library that captivates him with its many dusty books. Among them, he finds a personal diary that belonged to someone called the Master of the House. The description of the experiences of this person becomes increasingly vague and mysterious. He writes about strange sounds at night, shadows appearing in the mirror, and the feeling of being watched by invisible eyes. John decides to use these notes as inspiration for his new novel, but the more he reads, the more he begins to feel like the main character in his own book.